you may not be able to understand the mind of a DFLer legislator or a DFLer governor. But through their actions, you can start to understand what their plan was through this entire thing.
Yeah.
And so what we've learned in the past couple weeks is that Republicans have gotten their work done. They have had all of their budget bills ready to go. They got their redistricting bills ready to go. And what we got from the DFL side is no plan whatsoever. No plan on budget. No plan on redistricting. What we got from the governor was just a overarching demand that we raise taxes, not for anything in particular. He didn't say we need it for this. We need this tax hike for this. All he was saying is we just need the tax hike. And what we're hearing from Republican legislators that we've been interviewing the last 3 days is that he isn't doing this for something. He seems to be doing this just to maintain a campaign promise because he says, in his mind, this is a moral issue. This is what we're dealing with Governor Dayton. This is a man who believes morally that we need to raise taxes not for something, but to punish people. This is, if you believe tax hikes are a moral issue, you believe in punitive taxes.
Okay.
And that's what this is. This is him believing that a certain group of people have got off easy and it's about time you suffer. Well, guess what? Those people are suffering too much and will leave the state and have left this state. And the fact that the governor is completely oblivious to the fact that businesses don't want to be here. Rich people don't want to be here. They would much rather go to Wisconsin and Iowa and the two Dakotas. And it's not like we're saying it might happen. This is probably going to happen. And he's saying he's calling the bluff. No, it has been happening for a decade. This state is a sieve for jobs and for people who want to create wealth. It is impossible for us to hold on to these people, for us to hold on to these businesses, for us to hold on to these jobs if we are going to attack the very same people and businesses and jobs with punitive taxes and the idea of moral revenue building. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. And we know this is the case because we have a governor who tells his DFLers, you are working for me. And we have DFLers on the floor saying we are working for the governor, not the people that elected them. DFLers are not saying we are working for the people of our districts that elected us. They are saying we are working for the governor. And we have a governor saying to these people, delay, obfuscate, roadblock, keep this from happening. Make Republicans look stupid because we got the press in our pocket and they're not going to report the truth. They're just going to report what sounds good. And now you've got a governor in probably the first negotiating meeting we've heard of, because he said, I'm not going to negotiate until I get bills. That's not negotiating in good faith when you have to wait for a bill to come up, when your veto pen is your first act of negotiation. We have a man in a meeting and his staff puts out an explanation of how the meeting went an hour before the meeting ends. And the Star Tribune runs the story of how the meeting went while the people are still in the meeting, reading it on their BlackBerries, on their iPhones, taking photos to show this meeting isn't over. This is a governor, and this is a Democratic caucus that accuses us, that is accusing us of not holding to principles, the principles of fair play, the principles of negotiation. No, that's not what Republicans got elected for. Republicans got elected on the principles of cutting spending, keeping taxes not just, even but down, not never raising taxes. If Republicans raise taxes, they're breaking a principle, a true principle. And this is just disgusting to me. And the fact that there seems to be very few people talking about this over the air or on a sheet of paper in the press. Just, righteous indignation right now. Very, 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 very angry.